Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Man at YouTube with another model video. Today, another questionable middle scale Challenger by Airfix quick build. More of a Lego 3D puzzle than a scale model kit. The colourful box contains a bag of parts, a sticker sheet and a set of instructions. Plus rubber band tracks, all very nicely injection moulded in a polished high quality polystyrene. The dimensions are the same, but this differs in feel and tension snap fitting with less tension and no logo on the dimples. Traditional Lego is ABS PC, far more rigid and dense material, yet still solvent soluble. Rubber tracks are atrocious throwback from the past with a seam down the center, all rubber. This hobby shop exclusive toy was incredibly popular and had a run from the mid to late 2010s. A bridge from easily accessible children's toys to more adult and later age scale models. These would regularly fly out the shelves at the hobby shops I was assisting during those times. Following the colourful and very simplistic instructions, I'll be attempting this using traditional scale model methods and tools, but quickly found out that it's completely snap fit and the wheels just tear off the runners. This still does not stop me from locating, trimming and sanding any nub marks that I find, as each part is individually injection molded. For thick heavy pieces, I did not see any heat warpage or injection faults such as flash sink marks and mold lines. Very well engineered with internal Lego structure and every section of it external scale model detail, resulting in a very well proportioned and scaled tank. Like other 3D puzzles, it is incredibly expensive for what it is, but easily accessible and great results from anyone attempting it. I picked it up thinking it was incredibly obscure and a bit different, but after doing the entire line of 4D puzzle kits, I've burnt out and suddenly not so excited. What blew the wind out of my sails was seeing every child and toy review blogger doing long builds and reviews of this covering all of YouTube. I also got pretty bored by just following a picture and connecting it together. This would probably have about 15 minutes of play and build value, though it took me well over an hour for further cleaning and cementing every individual component. The gun elevates, the turret reverts, but the wheels do not move. The tracks were stretched over and sealed into place with erudite 2-part epoxy. My taste on models and building experiences is of late unorthodox and out of date. If you're a Lego enjoyer, and nothing wrong with that, you will thoroughly enjoy this project and definitely can recommend it to you at this finished stage. Now, going more my style, I measured it up and much like the Airgraph kit, it came to a perfect 1/48 scale, even though not indicated on the box. Drilled out the gun barrel with a pin vise and 3D printed some scaled smoke launchers, machine guns and small detail to give it that more model touch that it's missing. With all the seams following the natural tank panels, which are quite deep, we've got a fantastic canvas, but in its monotone sand colour, still very toy-like and needs a bit of splash of paint. In my usual fashion, I hit it with automotive filler primer with a cheap airbrush and automotive lacquer thinner without any issues or faults. An orange base coat to be very playful with shading and gradients blending, all in hobby brand lacquers. The orange consumed a lot of paint and covered every single nook and cranny, including the bottom, and utilized the more specialist and nicer paints to build up color and shade up to the natural military sand colors. It did still come out way overly warm. This was batch done with the Airgraph kit, so the markings was also pre-painted and masked. Mr. Hobby dulled down but didn't eliminate the heavy orange undertones and blended it all together nicely. With metallic black and gunmetal, painted up the wheels and smoke launchers, machine gun detail, all as per reference material I found around Google. Heavily thin clear smoke highlighted the rear vents and exhaust areas, then a very generous gloss clear barrier to separate the sludge wash from intermixing with the filter colour. This time Tamiya, heavily thinned with gum turpentine, splashed around everywhere and excess mopped up with toilet tissue. The turret interlocks to the hull like any other model. After a few days of drying and chemically curing, a matte clear base was applied in a few coats to eliminate any sheen from weathering products and the previous gloss clear coat. This process was also very quick, again, as I was batch building the same model. I remember in the very early 2000s, I saw a 35th scale model of a Challenger 1 with airbrush build up around the nozzle and rear vents, and I thought that this was what would make a great scale modeler. Today, I think it's an okay job, but my teenage self would be very happy that heights like this has been reached. Pretty happy. The build was a bit boring, turnover overly quick, the detailing fun, and definitely enjoyed the painting stage. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time, stay tuned for further content. Check out the description for references and social media links and even more content. We'll catch you guys next time. This is it. No more 3D puzzles from me for sure. And catch you guys next time. See you later.